Hey guys, good morning. It's Dave Santarelli from Santarelli Trading Exchange, BreakingChartAlerts.com, and Stock Options Trading Academy. First things, guys, we are having a really big day here, a massive day. So first off, let me go through this. I'm opening bells here in any second. Qualcomm broke that 50. Take a look at Apple here. Apple broke that 50, a big break on Apple, up almost 1% here already. And then the big one here, guys, Google is up $24, over 1% today. I got about a $16,000 trade on Google. Here we go, guys. Opening bell is here. Trade challenge accounts up $600. I'm going to start locking in some profits on the trade challenge account. I'm going to lock in. Do I want to? I'll lock in Apple. Sell to close Apple. I'm going to sell our Apple trade here, 7.20. Sell to close. Place trade. And that was just executed, Ephraim. We are out of Apple. Order status. I got to lock in these profits in the trade challenge account. Notice how I'm doing the trade challenge account first before I do the other one. Facebook trades up 31%, 32%, still breaking higher. Let's see here. I'm going to sell to close the Facebook trade. Wow, look at her breaking out there. Let's see. I don't want to sell it there, so let's see if we can get 934. Live change. Put her at 910 there. Let's see, $9. Pulling back a little bit from the highs. Let's see, 890 should be easy. There we go. We locked that in for a 30% gain on Facebook. Close. Now this is this trade challenge I'm closing out right now. Walmart June 18th. That's up nicely here today. I'm just going to close out just about everything in the trade challenge account and re-enter into a few positions here. Walmart, 935, out. So, Ephraim, here we go. 3 trades are closed. We could do one Appler for all, say, closing all 3 trades, and then we could post that there. But Apple trade closed at 7.20. Facebook trade closed at 8.90. And our Walmart trade closed at $5.35. Now, that was a big gain. Now let me go over here and see the main account here, because we got 16 grand on Google. And here's what we're up for the day here on the main account here, guys. Huge gains here on the main account. Just about $5,000 today already. And here we go. Day's gain today so far, plus what we locked in the trade challenge account. $4,187.50 in the main account. That's with Google continuing to break out here. Let me refresh that one. Our Google trade's up 20%. Already up $3,000 on Google. Now, take a look here. So we were up $4,187. Now with Google still running, take a look what we're up now. $5,217. That's following our trade plan, guys. S&P 500 up 0.3%. S&P 500 still climbing. What a massive game. Microsoft, May 21st, 250 strike call. We're up 36% on that. Let me see. MSFT. She's looking great. I'm going to close out Microsoft in the main account there. So here is the main account, the Microsoft trade I'm closing out right now. Settle close, 985 by 10. 990 by 10, we'll do a limit, 9.95, see if she fills there. Let me see, just make sure. There we go. 995 by 1005. Place order, view order. And bam, we are executed on the Microsoft trade here as well. Efren, you are busy right now. We just closed out about 4 trades, guys. So we just closed out Microsoft May 21st, 250 call. Closed that out at 950 or 995 there. That was a massive gain. That was a larger trade right there. Let's see what else we got open here. Microsoft still continuing to climb, breaking higher there. All right, let's see. Intel trade for April 23rd's up 1,100 bucks today. Let's take a look at that Intel chart, INTC. Intel's coming back from the high, so you know what? I'll close that out. I got a couple $1,000 gain on that. Here we go. Here's the next trade we're going to close out. The 20 contracts of Intel. She's going for 315 by 325. Limit. Let's see if we could get 320. Preview order, place trade, and view order. And there we go. We're executed on Intel as well. We're up big today, guys. We're almost at new all-time highs in the account, so I wanted to lock that in because after a big gain like that, you're probably going to see some pullback there. Efren just said we should have waited till 11. I knew I was going to do this, but you know what? It's nice. We got to lock in profits. Where else are you going to be up $8,000 for the day? We're up $8,000 overall in both accounts today. Got to do that. Okay, that's closed out. Let's see what else we got in here now. And that's nice because even Intel, Microsoft, they're all pulling back from the lows now. Let's see, Google. I'll lock in Google here as well, and I'll re-enter into that when she starts breaking out again. Limited order. Let's see, 87.50. We'll see if she fills for that. View order, and there we go. We're out of our Google trade at 87.50 a contract. Massive gain there. That was a really good one. We had 2 contracts of that. Let's see. Amazon's still breaking higher here, guys. Big breakout on Amazon. Let's see. What else? Do we want to close out our Walmart trade in the main account there? That's for the June 18th. We're up nicely on that already. Let's take a look at that Walmart chart here. WMT. Walmart chart still looks good, but she definitely could pull back after that big run here. So probably going to lock in a little bit on her now. That's the June 18th expo. I'll hold on to the Walmart trade. We're up 15% on it right now, but looking good. Let me see gains and losses. Let's see what we did so far today. This E-Trade Pro is so slow here.
From 2022 for the fiscal year 2021, subject to successful strategy execution and regulatory approval. That's TB, Delta Bravo.
Oh man, this E-Trade Pro. I'm trying to, well actually this is the website I'm on now. Trying to see the gains and losses for today. Numbers just don't want to come up. There we go. All right, guys, so this is what's amazing. That's what we just locked in today, guys. Today's April 8th. We just locked in a massive, massive profit there. $5,926.87. That is realized profit we locked in today, guys. We locked in a massive gain on Google there. Let me see, where is my... Let's see. Oh, no, that's not it. There's our gains for the day. Here's the trades that we made. Beautiful day so far, guys. Beautiful day. I'm watching here. If we start breaking out again, I'm going to be jumping back in a few things. But right now, we're seeing a little pullback from the highs this morning. That is perfect. That's why I like locking in those profits. Made a quick $6,000 profit in the main account. Other account there, we're up about $1,000 for the day. Qualcomm still open, looking good. Let me see. Let me take a screenshot of this. Oops. There we go. Post those in the trade room. Option T says, I love your strategy, Santarelli Trading Exchange. Nah, greetings, see profit, take it, no need to wait 2 or 3 months. That's the #1 reason why I get those longer term trades, honestly, because when you get that big move and you make a quick $6,000 in the main account, lock it up, because if you do get a little retracement back to support for a few days and then you get that confirmed bounce, you could re-enter. Because #1, you know, why do you want to hold on to a trade for 3 months and then see the ups, downs, you know, for that entire time there? You know, so lock in the profit. These were the June expos here, as you can see. June, April 23rd, May 21st expo. They all had plenty of time on them. But we locked in that profit because it's really important to lock in profits. Look at the next trade. You know, I'm still very, very bullish on the economy and the stock market going higher. Very bullish. And I think this trade challenge is going to even be better than last year's. And last year, we had a 300% return on that trade challenge. So, you know, it's really just about being disciplined enough to lock in those profits and being able to move on to that next trade. Thank you, Option T. And I noticed too as well, guys, I'm telling you now, I noticed that when I lock in profits and then wait for that next setup, the account goes much better, I'm telling you. Rather than just holding, waiting, you know, because then your emotions play with you every day. You're like, oh, today I was up 6,000, or yesterday I was up 6,000, today I'm down 3,000. I should have locked in profits yesterday. And then if you have another pullback that third day, then your stomach's starting to twist. And you're like, oh, what do I do now? Even though you have those longer term expos. So when we're in that breakout momentum cycle and we make those larger trades, if you get a quick $6,000 day, lock it in. I mean, we made that $6 grand within the first couple minutes of the trading day. Lock it in. Let's see. Gazer's having a big day here too. Look at Gazer in the trade room. Gazer says, or Option T says, I love Santarelli trading exchange strategy. Not greedy. See profit, take it. No need to wait 2 or 3 months. And sometimes wait when necessary and move on. No emotions. Losing trades, close right away with a small loss. Took me years to learn that. God bless Dave #1. Thank you. I appreciate it. Plan on Qualcomm. Holding on to Qualcomm. She's still in bomb cycle. Gazer says, so hard to go against. I trust me. I still get emotional, you know, especially when you got that larger trade on. You know, I literally was up last night till about 4 o'clock in the morning just watching the futures. I'm like, man, it's going to be a great day tomorrow. And then I was hoping for really good unemployment numbers there. But, you know, last week's unemployment claims were a little higher than expected, but continued claims were lower, which is really nice. And as what you guys are seeing today, Dow's in the red. Dow's down about 100 points right now. NASDAQ's up 118. So, you know, I really don't think the markets are going to do much right now. You know, I really don't. I don't think we're going to see the markets making, you know, a big run right now. Maybe in the afternoon, but right now, no. Gazer, he posted, look at the trades he just closed with us. He just closed out his trades for a short-term gain of $4,136.66. Jerry says, way to go, Gazer. Gazer says, thank you, Dave. Guys, we teach the trade plan. You know, you got to be patient and disciplined and follow that trade plan. You know, that's what we do. You know, we are technical breakout momentum traders. Breakout or breakdown momentum traders. So when we see that first crossover, or if we see that candle above previous candle's body and we're breaking out there, that's when we got to be aggressive and make those trades. And you guys see, you've been with me a while, you see exactly how I do that. I'm patient enough to wait for that catalyst that we had, which was great economic data, unemployment numbers, you know, vaccine, businesses doing extremely well. You know, the only thing I don't like is the inflation a bit, but, you know, we'll keep our eye on that. But other than that, this is how you do it, guys. Here's our members in the trade room having huge days. You know, you got to have a strategy. You got to have a trade plan. And I can't stress that enough. And the whole reason why I'm going on and ranting right now is for the simple fact that the markets are pulling back. Don't get emotional. Don't have that FOMO, that fear of missing out and thinking, oh, I got to make another trade right now, because nothing's going to happen. You do that, it's going to pull back. We just ran in the markets for a week. You know, that pullback is going to come, that short-term pullback for profit takers. And I think we're going to see that now. NASDAQ was just up 120-some points. Now she's up 99 points, so she's still pulling back there. The only thing that's still climbing here is, what's this stock right here? I think it's, let's see, Walmart's still running. Walmart's almost at the highs there. That's looking good. I love that Apple chart too. The Apple chart looks good for a long-term trade there. Here we go. Here's Captain Thomas, guys. I mean, look at this. Take a look. Captain Thomas. Short-term realized gain. These are all the trades we're in. And he's got a couple here of his own, too. Nice job on Hertz there. So, short-term gain, $2,343.73. Amazing job, Captain Thomas. Nice job. Here is Avilio. Avilio. There we go. The man of the hour. Now, see, Avilio, I got to be honest with you. Avilio needs to work on his patience and discipline. He really does, because he definitely lets emotions get to him a little bit, you know, like when it's a choppy day. But look at that. He stayed strong. He held on, and look at what he did there. Closed out Apple trades, closed out Facebook, Microsoft, NCLH, Norwegian Cruise Lines. He closed that out for a total gain of $6,357.47. Great job, Avilio. Congratulations on that. Well done. Guys, that's how we do it as a team. So you see, when we follow the trade plan, be supportive there, and, you know, you're going to see. If you let your emotions get to you and you close out trades early, you know, you're going to miss these big rallies like we're having. Yesterday was a big day. Today was a big day. I think for the next couple of weeks, we're going to continue to see these massive breakouts here. You know, you see, here's one member up $6,357 for the day. Here's Captain Thomas up $2,343 for the day. Here's Gazer up $4,100 for the day. And you know what? Here's me. You know, even some members even beat me. I'm only up about $6 grand for the day. But you know what? I'm probably going to be making some nice swing trades later. Guys, NASDAQ's now only up 80 points. Markets are pulling back, and that's exactly why I always say lock in those profits when you got them. Lock them up.
Oscar Victor India Delta OBID.
Walmart is still breaking out. That's near the highs of the day. I'm watching that. What a morning. What a start to the morning, guys. Big day today. Massive day. Alrighty. Now, what time is it? It's 9:50. We're only 20 minutes into the trading day.
Our confident forever plan is possible with a CFP professional. A CFP professional can help you build a complete financial plan. Visit letsmakeaplan.org or CFP professional. Why spend all your money in just one part at the typical auto parts store when at rockauto.com you can get all the parts you need with money left over to buy lunch? Go to rockauto.com. We may be in a touchless world, but we can still touch people's lives by staying in touch and showing you care. Because now, each time you order online or tap in store with your MasterCard at restaurants and grocery stores, MasterCard will donate to Stand Up to Cancer. One precious cent at a time, up to $5 million. Together, we can start something priceless.
Hey Frank, our workers' comp insurance is expiring. Should we just renew it?
Yeah, sure. Hey there, small business owner. My insurance team has some sweet advice to stop you from overpaying on workers' comp. Try Pi instead and save up to 30%. 30%, really? Get a quote in 3 minutes at easiestbuy.com.
Wow, that is easy.
So, need another reminder?
No, I'm good.
Yes, please.
Oh, yeah. Need workers' comp insurance? Get a quote in 3 minutes at easiestbuy.com.
Let's get checked for ourselves. Let's get checked for those around us. Let's get checked for a full range of conditions. Introducing Let's Get Checked. Health testing you do at home. Let's get round the clock
TSLA,
support from a
new-
team of nurses. Let's get fast,
New
accurate
Bethany
results.
strong buy up to $15.
Know your health. Know yourself.
Papa
Order
Charlie
now at
Standard Alpha.
letsgetchecked.com.
The most high-tech skeleton in the world.
That's from Disruptive Research, Disruptive Tech Research.
Re-engineer the brain.
That's Papa Charlie Standard Alpha.
Shark Tank agent starting 80s.
Excuse me.
Pro Bitcoin maximalist person. I do wonder whether at this point Bitcoin is also should also be thought in part of as a Chinese financial weapon against the U.S., where it threatens fiat money, and it especially threatens the U.S. dollar, and China wants to do things to weaken it.
That's Peter Thiel speaking out on Bitcoin and China at a virtual event held by the Richard Nixon Foundation on Tuesday. Jim, I see Texas A&M is having a conference on Bitcoin next week where they'll talk to Dalio, Tim Draper, Michael Saylor, Bill Miller, Rob Kaplan of the Fed, and I bet you this question is going to come up again.
Yeah, I mean, I think that there's a lot of opaque, really kind of lack of knowledge about what can happen. If Peter Thiel says this could be used as a weapon, perhaps in the short term, obviously we're printing money left and right here, and it's being used supplanting gold. David, it's supplanting gold as the way that people are trying to preserve assets. But could the Chinese destabilize the dollar? But you think that they can destabilize the dollar? It's not only a thing that they want to do.
Their company has a lot of friends. I don't think there's any doubt about that. This continues to be a
for that move here again.
Best performing major asset of Q1, up 103%. Number two was energy at, I think, about 30%. So just massive returns to start the year. By the way, get ready for a new program coming to CNBC beginning on Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Tune in for the premiere of Tech Check, where we will cover Bitcoin, crypto, mobility, you name it, all things technology. Uber's Dara Khosrowshahi is going to join us, and we hope you will too. Monday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern. We'll be back in a moment.
We are on a mission to make the United States of America the safest country in the world. It is an audacious goal, but since when in our country do we shy away from what is hard, what is difficult, and what is impossible? We are Americans. The world is going to change more in the next 10 years than the last.
Guys, be cautious on the new
Because we, together, are going to change.
be cautious on the market. Walmart's still running there. Walmart's looking good. I'd be looking for another trade. Qualcomm's taking off here again while I'm doing my thing here. Look at Qualcomm. She's on the run again. She had a big pullback. So see how she's choppy? You got resistance right here. Let's say 140.25. You got support right at about 139.25. So now it's just trading range bound. It's getting up to that resistance, pulling back down to support, getting up to that resistance and pulling back a little bit right now. So what you want to see for is Qualcomm breaking out above 140.25, or, you know, if we break down, she'll break below 139.25. Getting a nice little climb again, letting everything take its course here. Dow's still down about 83 points. Just watching.
Total market coverage.
IDRA, Indian Delta Romeo Alpha getting a pop here. IDRA.
Breaking news.
Let's see, they're saying Google's running again. Let's see Google. We sold at the highs of the day on Google. That was incredible. That was incredible. We sold it when it was 20 points higher than where it's at right now. Steven said he didn't sell his Apple and he's now up 84% on it. Nice job.
United and talks with several SPACs, including
stomach's killing me today.
Cygnus Sports United, Gary Gill provides based online sporting goods store, Wiggle.
Hiring?
Owned by Orchard investor Willie Penco. Will probably be a SPAC merger.
With ZipRecruiter, we get hiring.
Empty out for Charlie.
Train for free.
Empty
ZipRecruiter.com.
out for Charlie. There's the Para acquisition getting a pop here on that
Costly lesson
report
your retirement. Decisions
of
like
Reuters.
trying to time the market, placing big bets on a single stock, letting politics and elections influence your investments. Fisher Investments has gathered the 13 worst blunders. How to avoid them in this eye-opening free guide.
Why take a chance? Let Fisher Investments send you our free guide, 13 retirement investment blunders to avoid, like running short of money in retirement. 1-800-208-4466.
Fisher Investments has helped thousands avoid costly blunders and achieve a comfortable retirement. If you have $500,000 or more to invest, call now.
Call Fisher Investments now. 1-800-208-4466.
Excuse me.
Don't just retire. Retire well.
IZEA, popping here. IZEA. Echo Alpha. IZEA. We'll pop here on heavy volume now. IZEA. IDBA. ATSG delivers third Boeing 767 freighters to the airways of Malaysia at Alpha Tango Sandy Gulf. AAPL, American Airlines, to report their earnings on Thursday, April 22nd, before the market opened as Alpha Alpha Lima.
Credit card or student loan debt? Which should you pay off first? To figure out what will cost you more over time, compare interest rates. Then work on paying down the debt with the highest interest. For more, go to cnbc.com/investing.
Jim, you got some big newsmakers on the show tonight.
Yeah, Fremont Bay is winning. We're going to talk about, of course, St. David Casino and how well they're doing. Levi, they reported the close. That's the Levi that's going to do well, David. And then Constellation, they closed again. That's talent. That is going to impact their numbers. And the numbers were just okay. STC really getting hit. I cannot wait to do this show tonight.
That's going to be good. Yeah, some of those comps are getting tough in the liquor business, Jim.
And
We'll see.
good luck on the new show, Adeline. I can't wait to see that.
Well, I'll see you tomorrow. We can talk more about
All right, let's see if we can find anything worth getting into next. Let's watch an Amazon for a possible run.
I'm Carl Quintanilla with Morgan Brennan and David Faber. We got a fresh record high on the S&P today. NASDAQ at about a 2-month high and within 2% of a record close as tech leads the charge, yields back below 164. Our roadmap begins with the tax man coming. Goldman's David Constant warning the tax hikes are the next big risk to the market.
Plus, EV charging stocks falling. We discuss which names, if any, are right for your portfolio.
And then the National Association of Manufacturers will hold
And guys, I'd really appreciate all the members in the trade room.
CNBC.
If you guys could please write us a review on Facebook. You know, I think we did a really great job being disciplined, patient, going over the trade plan, going over every single trade over the past couple of weeks here, showing our targets, our stops, you know, trying to help you guys control emotions. You know, so if you guys could please write us a review on Facebook, Efren will give you guys that link in the trade room there. I'd really appreciate it, guys. I really would, because we could continue doing this week in and week out, you know, as a team together here. So I'd really appreciate that if you guys could do that for me.
Joining us now, Goldman Sachs Chief U.S. Equity Strategist David Kostin. David, good to see you.
Wow, everything pulled back. Google's only up $14. It was up 27 before. We did a heck of a good job locking in those profits this morning. Facebook's down $1.50 now. Wow, we did a great job locking that in, guys. Take a look. Facebook, we sold everything within the first 3 minutes of the day. And look at that pullback. So today was a good day to lock in those profits a little bit early. Walmart's breaking out. New highs of the day on Walmart, guys.
And Jaguar Land Rover expanded installation of SiriusXM.
That Rice is breaking out. Rice, Neo's up 3%.
RCL Royal Caribbean extension of some sailings. Romeo Charlie Lima.
were to be applied to 2022 next year's earnings, you look around 12% earnings growth.
What's the expo on CCL and Delta, Tyler?
There's going to be an increase in tax rates, and therefore we're looking around.
Oh, you guys are jumping back in things.
And the third number to think about was the
I don't know.
application
I don't like that pullback from those highs. I mean, everything had a big run. Facebook got up to 317, you know, so I'm telling you right now, I'm probably gonna be sitting back unless I find a really good swing setup. Probably Qualcomm or Apple it would be if I jump into another trade. Unless once I do my research and I find something else worthy of jumping into. But Efren, once you get those closed out, let's see what they are on YouTube there. Let's get those posted on YouTube. Today was a big, big day. Let's see here.
The idea of trading this is probably a little too early because the specifics do matter.
Yeah, I mean, I realize there's a lot in flux. You just said it. Trading this still a little early, but just looking at your price targets over the coming months, coming 12 months, is it safe to say that you're probably or could potentially be bringing those down depending on the details?
Well, the risk to our earnings, I would estimate, is probably to the downside as opposed to the upside.
Yeah.
We are assuming in our forecast that the statutory rises, say, to around 25%. The risk, of course, could be higher, could also be lower, but baseline risk would probably be the upside on tax rate, therefore the downside on earnings. I think the three big issues, taxes are one, margins are the second, and the third is interest rates. And over the last month, really over the course of the last couple of months, those discussions with clients have shifted in terms of prioritization of the topics. Right now, we start in a big way kicking off the first quarter earnings season next week, and the pivot will be to margins. We know there's been a lot of increases in supply chain, prices have been rising, and the question really, how much and which companies
XXII, 22nd Century Group, regulatory science
to their consumers, if you will, ultimately to the individual consumer.
FPI, tobacco and nicotine products committee, that's XXII.
That's going to be the topic that most fund managers, investors will focus on with managements in their conference calls. And to think about this, the year-over-year growth in the first quarter will probably look something in the vicinity of 20% at the aggregate level. Median stock,
There's
which is
getting
probably more
some
relevant
spike in
for
volume on
perspective,
that,
is around 9%.
XXII.
So 9% year-over-year growth in earnings is what people are expecting as you come into the quarter. That's not going to be that relevant. The last couple of quarters, Morgan, no one really paid for any positive surprises. Really what they're focusing on is the forward. What's the likelihood? So Kimberly-Clark just announced earlier, I think last week, that they were going to be raising prices on their goods between sort of mid to high single digits. You've seen other companies make these announcements. But that's a question of how durable are the margins likely to be? Who has pricing power? Who doesn't? So
Excuse me.
then it pivoted to taxes. We had the last couple of weeks, we've been focusing on that. And now I think it's going to, at least for near term, going to focus on margins and pricing power.
David, it's David. You know, I was talking in our last hour about the 2017 tax cut now, because it's bound to come up now in the debate in terms of how effective it was. And I know you did a lot of work on it. I remember we had a lot of conversations around how much will really result in investment, how much will simply be dividends and buybacks. Give me your take.
NASDAQ pulled back again. That's important to being, disciplined, guys. We're pulling back. You see how the first half hour we definitely didn't break out, make new highs. We're pulling back from the open. That's when you got to sit back, relax, and just watch the market conditions.
Tax rates for U.S. companies went down by around 700-800 basis points, something in the vicinity of around 26% down to around 19%. So basically, David, there's a lot more cash that companies had, a lot more money to spend, and uses of cash across all priorities actually increased. So there was an increase in money in CapEx. There was increase in money spent on buying back stock and dividends. So all the different priorities that companies had. Now, the priorities typically, the largest dollars spent by companies consistently have always been in terms of CapEx. And so sort of prioritization, CapEx is first, and there's research and development dollars, and there's depending on other growth initiatives, the M&A activity. Those traditionally are where the growth is taking place. And in absence of opportunity sets, companies then pivot, they return cash to shareholders, some different forms, buying back stock or paying dividends. So answer your question, David, the biggest increase dollar-wise was actually a lot of companies were investing for growth. But the way the structure worked in 2017, was there was a kind of one-time hit. A lot of companies repatriated money on their money that had been earnings that had been permanently reinvested overseas and got brought back to the country. So some of that on an initial basis did go towards buying back stock. But broadly speaking, the two next was buying back stock, but more importantly was CapEx. Those are the two big winners in terms of incremental.
Oh, Walmart's still looking good there. Everything else is just pulling back from the highs. Visa's back up to 222, guys. What a breakout on Visa.
Their money. I mean, we've been talking about small caps as sort of this proxy for this reopening trade.
Sold out of that Visa trade at what? 219, 217, right around there when she had that breaking news, which was good for the time. But now you see why you hold on to those June expos. Remember, it was the June or July expo on Visa. Remember we closed that out? And she's already rebounding and making highs again. Facebook still pulling back. Google still pulling back. I'm so glad we locked in those profits today.
8 percentage points of outperformance. So in the context of higher inflation concerns and largely rates that are moving higher, that would be a continued argument in favor of shorter duration stocks. That's more cyclicals, nearer term growth. That's, I think, likely to be the next sort of couple of months. And then as you look out later, they're pivot back towards more secular growth as rates stabilize and people look for where's the real growth into 2022. That would be my take on it going forward.
All right, Dave Costin, thanks for joining us. S&P at 40.84 right now.
Still to come this morning, EV stocks taking a bit of a tumble. We're going to break down what names look good at the moment. Also, Jay Timmons of the National Association of Manufacturers.
It's right there, E for an OBS.
To the number of American jobs when we come back.
Look at that breakout there. Facebook finally starting to get a little climb here from the lows. Let's take a look at Facebook chart. Facebook's not one I'd trade. She had a big run, so she's just chilling out there a bit. She was all the way up to 316 when we sold her this morning. Look at how we sold right on open and we had that big pullback. That was a heck of a nice job.
TSLA, Tesla, Elon Musk tweets thanks Tesla suppliers for providing us with critical parts. TSLA.
You've heard it before. We're connected all the time. It's a digital world. At CrowdStrike,
Disney's down $1.50 for the day here as well.
confidence. Welcome to anywhere. CrowdStrike. We stop breaches. Want to invest in Bitcoin? It's as easy as
Let's see, Microsoft 253.21.
largest Bitcoin investment vehicle. Type GBTC into your brokerage account to invest in Bitcoin today.
The way we work is to completely transform in just months. CNBC is your HR resource,
We have employees from everyone come back to the office.
creating opportunities for change. With a new opportunity, it is possible to succeed. CNBC can help you engage, inform, and elevate.
We saw this as a unique opportunity to reinvent how we work.
Go to cnbccouncils.com/WBC.
Invest in right bets, airline, stocks, cabin class, and more. So kayak now.
Feels good. Upgrade to the ultimate work chair with the one and only XHMT by XJ. Use the code on your screen and get $100 off plus a free footrest.
Within the electric vehicle sector, our next guest focuses on EV charging companies. It's been about
Facebook still pulling back there.
we follow closely here.
That's why lock in those profits. Don't go. I'm telling you, the best thing you could do is sit on your hands right now. Markets had a big run. There's some profit taking in the morning. Now just let the markets do its thing. Sit on your hands. Might have to do that until later this afternoon or even tomorrow. But that's what you got to be. You got to be disciplined like that. I'll tell you one thing. I think I'm going down to Fort Lauderdale. I'm going to the beach, I think, after market hours close today. I'm going to go down there. I'm going to take my rig, though. You see this? I think I'm going to take this with me. I think I'm going to go down there a week. Now that spring break is over and rates are reasonable again, I think I'll take it all down there and just trade there for the week and let the girls, go on the beach. Got to stop, see my little buddy Kyler. I think that's going to be the plan later. What a move today.
And so how do you sort of try and understand in terms of
TGT Target reports on Twitter of the issues with the Target website.
I mean, you can imagine it's an avalanche of potential money, which would be beneficial to all. But again, where do you see it really going?
Yeah, David,
That's
like we
TGT.
wrote, we do think the infrastructure plan could somewhat be a tide that lifts all boats, so to speak. Obviously, President Biden is keenly focused on winning in EVs, as he laid out last week, earmarking about $174 billion to the sector, and within that, he does plan on providing grants to support the build out of 500,000 chargers by 2030. So certainly a pretty big
BIOL, BioLase shares spiking here.
funds that will go towards the sector and
82
help
cents
support
from
the
India,
ecosystem.
Oscar, Viva, BIOL.
Specific standpoint, I think that's one thing that we will continue to monitor, assuming the bill does pass. As you mentioned, just specifics around timing and specific power levels of charges, because as you know, there's multiple charging solutions out there, whether it's a quote-unquote slow charger or an ultra-fast charger. So we'll be looking for more specifics around how this will really be deployed, but no doubt it's certainly a pretty positive tailwind for the sector overall.
Morgan, yeah, I have comments on this, on the shot. It's like the light at the end of the tunnel when we're talking to you here. You gotta love the remote interviews. But I'm curious how you gauge and assess the quality of the financials of these companies. Many of them went public via SPAC. Many of them are still really young and barely generating revenue. There's still a lot of question marks in general around what the longer term economics and business models are going to look like, especially when we start factoring things in like the trajectory of EV adoption by consumers, electricity costs, etc. How do you go about doing that?
Yeah, Morgan, it's a great question. It's something that we think institutional investors are still trying to figure out themselves. It's largely a new sector, as you mentioned. A lot of the companies have come public over the past 3 to 6 months via SPAC, as you mentioned. And in terms of financials, it's certainly early days. A lot of these companies generate little in terms of revenue. They're negative on a gross margin perspective, at least some are. And it's obviously a hockey stick-like growth story that should really accelerate as you move throughout the decade and EVs accelerate and on the back of that infrastructure accelerate. As you mentioned, the economics today are probably a bit challenged, just simply as you think about the number of EVs on the road today. It's still quite a small percentage of the overall vehicle fleet, but over time, as utilization on the charging ports increase, that should lead to a pretty nice improvement in
Excuse me.
that over time will start to show up in the financials. But yeah, to your point, it's certainly still very early days.
Love seeing those gains, guys, from you guys.
Hey, Dave, I wonder, you got these two huge buckets. One is sort of retail.
Guys, look at the trades that we closed today. Efren's updating them on YouTube there. Facebook closed 30% gain. Apple trade closed 29% gain. Walmart trade closed 17% gain. The large trade on Google closed for 15% gain.
Yeah, Carl, it's definitely a great point. Obviously,
That was the one with $16,000 on it. Intel trade closed for 19% gain. Quantum, you were the one asking about Square the other day, wasn't it? Someone was asking about Square. I was watching that yesterday. Yesterday was up 5%. Facebook's still pulling back, guys. I told you guys, lock in those profits. Don't do a darn thing for the next couple of hours, I'm telling you. Because as you see that volume coming in, those larger candles, there's definitely going to be more profit takers coming in.
Different BIOL.
Oh man, I got a runny nose today. Guys, if you're liking this video on YouTube, please give it a thumbs up, give it a like, share it on social media. Current members, you know, please leave us a review on Facebook, on Google. I'd really appreciate that, guys. We really needed to get that taken care of to help us out here. I'm looking for the next setup here. I'm looking at the watch list here, but everything's still pulling back, and I don't want to jump into puts because I really don't think the markets are going to pull back. I just gave you guys the reasons why we're going to continue moving higher. So now it's just patience. Let it come down to support. If we bounce off support, I'll make a trade. I'll probably even make a day trade there, but please give it a like on YouTube there. Share it on social media. Members, if you could leave us a review on our Facebook business page, I'd greatly appreciate it, guys.
DIXY, shift fixing, we volume profit VIX for a Yankee. DIXY.
Chris, I have the worst allergies. So I actually had a bone scan done a few years ago, and they said something about my, I don't know, whatever the bone scan shows, they said, wow, your sinuses are horrible. Every morning, if you guys don't want to hear this, just mute it for a second. But every morning, I puke like crazy for about 20 minutes. I know it's allergies. I know it's not cancer, but you know, it's horrible, you know, and then of course like this, I can't breathe out of my nose. That's why every picture you see, my mouth is usually open. I can never breathe out of my nose. I got to get something done with it. I got to find a good surgeon because they said that there's some kind of surgery they could do. My allergies have bothered me since I was a kid. Trivago pulled back quite a bit. She was at 530 this morning. She's down 10% from the highs today. She was up a little over 435-ish. She's down to 407 now. Big pullback there on Trivago. I'm just watching. We're going to be looking for some more trades here once we get a climb off support. Watching the watch list here. If you guys want to watch the watch list, I can put that up there for you guys. Let's see. Stocks, options. I'll share this other screen with you guys. Is there a way I could share the other screen? I don't think so.
do you got for us?
Feels great to be back, and actually I'm kind of up in the air so that you can get this beautiful skyline behind me, David. You know, the weekend business is back, but midweek is really lacking because
Efren, I noticed that the Microsoft trade was not closed out yet and or posted.
more than 60,000
Microsoft May 21st 250 strike call. We were in, I think, at 720, out at 995.
facilities. They're eager to show off. The Las Vegas Convention Center
TTOO, T2 Biosystems, tweeted
That was the main account trade.
air quality promotion, reported
promising, but here's a
C-level rates spiked by 28%.
Microsoft.
T2 Bio detects most
bars and restaurants are still closed down in some cases, and those that are open
T-Lab SIs in 3 to 5 hours without raising the rate increase in conjunction with board closures according to guidance. That's Tango, Oscar. That tweet now from
Guys, Qualcomm's starting to take off nicely now. It looks like Microsoft might do the same. Take a look at Qualcomm here, QCOM. Qualcomm's getting a run again. That's like one of the only trades we still have open in the trade challenge account there.
But the casinos tell me, look, they need time to prepare to rehire furloughed workers to accommodate these convention crowds.
the IOL. BioLA shares gaining 92 cents at the high now, following that different report.
And by the way, even Uber
The
and
IOL,
Lyft are in short supply.
OBLN, Avalon Therapeutics getting
Guys in the trade room, did you guys get in the Microsoft trade that we had?
By the way, we're going to talk about this
Oscar
return
Bravo in
to
November.
business for Las Vegas with Caesars CEO Tom Reed in an exclusive interview today on the exchange. You will
Skyjack, when did we make that Microsoft trade?
As a must-watch TV contestant, it's great to see you there.
Yeah, Efren, it was definitely there. Members got into it. Definitely posted it.
We're seeing more states though. Just this week, New York, North Carolina, making moves to legalize sports gambling and online betting. Is that something that could also have an effect on Vegas, especially as the city tries to bring in more foot traffic?
Guys, if you want to know the trade on YouTube, you got to come join us there.
the fact that people can gamble anywhere now.
I take care of our members in the trade room here, and that's really what's most important. We got quite a bit of people in there, and I really got to help those out. So if you guys want to come join us, it's only 125 bucks a month for the lowest package, and you'll have access to our trade room right here. And this is where we're at most of the day here. So if you guys on YouTube want to come join us, get in here. You could ask as many questions as you want, but let's see here. No, we're still in CCL. That's the grand reopening trade that we made. That was a large trade. We're in there. Holding that.
Yeah, certainly in Vegas, Contessa, and anywhere. That Monday through Thursday is going to be a huge area to watch. It's great to see you back there, Contessa. We'll talk in a bit. Contessa Brewer in Las Vegas. When we come back, quote, America can't afford that, especially now. Why the CEO of the National Association of Manufacturers says a higher corporate tax rate could cost
Let's see. Skyjack said April 5th. April 5th was the entry on that. I gotta look at this because it seems like every day. Let's see, Microsoft.
Hey, Dad. No, Dad, it's a video call. You know, move the phone in front of you, like it's a mirror, Dad. You know. Is that how you hold a mirror?
Power E-Trade gives you an
Yeah, I see. April 5th, we closed the one Microsoft trade in the trade challenge account for a 21% gain, and then we utilized the, and then we also made a trade in the main account there on Microsoft that same day.
We started with computers. We didn't stop.
Quantum, I'm definitely looking at that. So Quantum brought up a good idea there. He said, what about buying back the short leg on CCL? You guys know I've been talking to you guys about that for a bit. But you really want to do that when she's down to support there. Oh, let me do this. Hold on.
Your business. No, we'll stop.
coming up. Natural gas storage. A build of 21 BCF is expected.
rewards are given to the swift, the perceptive.
So take a look. So this is what it means to buy back that short leg here. So if you take a look, I got 3 trades on CCL right now, right? So here's the 3 trades on CCL that I have. Obviously, you can see they're for the June and July Expo. So this one right here, this is called a vertical spread. So we bought the 27.50 and we sold to open the 30. When you sell something, you see how it has the minus sign. When we're long it, it's plus 75. When you short it, minus 75. So the nice thing about this spread here, you could see the stock went down a little bit since we bought it. It's a larger trade. We have 75 contracts. So you could see we're down 12,000 on the long calls, but we're up 10,000 on the short leg. So if we wanted to, like if we thought that CCL was at support right now and starting its climb, what we could do is buy back this short 30 strike call, lock in that $10,000 gain for about 38% there, and then we let that long CCL call for the 27.50 strike continue to go. And then once she gets back above 30, then you could sell to open another higher strike there and collect that premium once again. Because we already collected that premium, and now what we could do is buy back that short leg, lock in that profit, and then once CCL continues to climb higher, then obviously we could sell a higher strike, even if it's more than what we paid for the short or the long leg here, the 27.50. We paid $4.89 for it. So imagine now if a week later we could, imagine if we locked in this profit at 10 grand for a 38% gain on this 30 strike short leg here. So we lock in that 10 grand, 38%. We only have the 27.50 call. Now imagine if over the next 4 days CCL continues to climb. She's above 30. And now if we could sell to open that 30 strike for more than $4.89, that's a credit spread plus what we'd make from the difference between the 2 strikes, 27.50 to 30, which is $2.50, 100 shares per contract, so that's $250 per contract. $250 per contract, you have 25 contracts, 250 times 75, that'd be an $18,750 gain on top of that $10,000 you locked in. So you're looking at about a $29,000 profit if you did that strategy by buying back that short leg off of support and then letting that long leg go, get up to resistance, and then turning that into a credit spread. That would be an amazing opportunity to do that and lock in those profits. That would be a massive gain. And then here's our regular CCL July 16th 30 strike, down about 34% right now. Not worried about that. We have July Expo. It's only, what is it now? April, May, June, July. 90 days out till Expo. Plenty of time. So good question there about CCL. Like when you guys ask questions like that, because definitely like to help teach you guys and make you better traders.
Call for bold investment in infrastructure. That is absolutely necessary. It has been decades, generations even, since this country has invested in it. So he's right on target. The proposed way to pay for that, raising the corporate tax, or raising taxes on businesses, it's a job killer, plain and simple. And so we want to work with Congress to come up with other ways to finance the president's proposals. As soon as Congress figures out exactly what they want to spend money on, we have some proposals in our ability to run proposal like the NAM that focuses on user fees and bonding and other private partnerships. And there's all kinds of ways we can pay for it.
GIXY, shift 50, profit to the highs now, GIXY,
So we really need to get this done and done right in a way that doesn't kill American jobs and manufacturing jobs. Our study that we produced and just put out today shows that if we raise business taxes, then we're going to eliminate about 1 million jobs in the next 2 years, almost 6 million jobs over the next 10 years. We don't want to do that.
Meanwhile, there are some who are trying to press on the wall and see where the soft spot might be, if there's a compromise somewhere in the 25 range. I was going to ask you about that, but in your statement you say even those who are proposing something south of 28 means America will still lose jobs and investment, just not quite as much. Does that mean NAM is not open to compromises at all?
Well, look, I think there are a lot of
well-intentioned and well-meaning people that know we have to make this investment in infrastructure. They're just trying to figure out how to do it. But the point is exactly that. If you raise taxes on job creators, you take a step back. We take a step forward when we put this investment into infrastructure, right? But we don't want to take a step back. I'll give you some statistics, Carl, that I think are extraordinarily important. Back in 2017, when tax reform took place, manufacturers said, look, we've been asking for this for a long time. Now we're going to keep our promises. We're going to keep our promises to invest, to create jobs in America, and to raise wages and benefits, and we did exactly that. In 2018, in fact, the year after it passed, manufacturers added 263,000 new jobs, and that was the best year for job creation in over 21 years. We raised wages in 2018 by 3%. They continued to go up in 2019, and even in 2020 during the pandemic. Capital spending grew by, it was 4.5% and 5.7% in 18 and 19. So those are tremendous numbers. We want to go back to the archaic structure of the past.
Yeah, Jay, it's Morgan. I mean, it's been a strong couple of years for manufacturers, and certainly when you look at this recovery now, it's being led by the industrial part of the economy and by manufacturers. But just to go back to infrastructure for a minute, I mean, certainly the White House has said that they're open to suggestions. What would you suggest in terms of paying for infrastructure? Is it public-private partnerships? Is it a higher gas tax? Is it a dividend tax? Is it tax-exempt bonds? Is it something else?
Wow, you just laid out our whole plan. That's great, Morgan. Thank you. So, in our Building to Win proposal, people can find that at NAM.org. We lay out several options for financing, and you just went through several of them, and those are important. There are others out there as well. Again, user fees, bonds, and public-private partnerships. But let me say one thing about debt, because suddenly folks have found religion about debt, and I get it. I understand the political back and forth on that. But look, we just spent $5.5 trillion in the last 10 months for on-the-spot spending. We're talking about a $2 trillion or so plan, $1.2 trillion, I think, in kind of traditional infrastructure projects over 10 years. This is being employed to invest in capital projects that will make us prosperous for generations to come. I don't fear that financing. We're not going to do 100% of it, but we should talk about at least a little bit of it, investing in our future. That makes sense. That's where you should buy that.
Corporations will certainly benefit from prosperity, benefit from improvements that are made in infrastructure overall. Shouldn't they pay some part of in taxes for that investment that is going to benefit?
We are. 21%. We believe that that's the focus of it right now. And, the rate for individual small businesses and faster increases a lot higher. So look, I think it's important that yes, we are paying a significant amount of taxes right now. Personally, I'd like to see businesses paying less so we can invest in what we can hire more. I think that will unleash the spirit of America. But we are where we are, and we've done some really good things with tax reform over the last 2 or 3 years to help build communities and hire workers and strengthen America, even in the worst of times during the pandemic. Just look at what pharmaceutical manufacturers were able to accomplish because of the great work that was done on research and development and being able to incentivize that growth. Those are the types of things, advantages that we are going to lose as Americans. And I think we can, again, we can do this a different way, in a way that will be a win-win. President Biden gets his infrastructure investment done, which I think is incredibly important. Businesses are able to keep investing and hiring, and the American people win as well because we're going to have better infrastructure, we're going to have cleaner water, safer water, we're going to have sewage systems that are up to date, better airports, better inland waterways.
ENGL, Geonado Genomics, with a patent application for the U.S. integrated analysis devices and related fabrication methods and analysis techniques. That's following the number of Oscar ENGL, Geonado
as well. It's great to
Genomics.
see you. Thank you so much.
Good to see you. Thank you. particularly the violence that we're seeing against Asian and Pacific Islander.
Oh, guys, still. Dow's down about 26. NASDAQ's up about 93 after being up at a high of 120. This is the time why we're just sitting back, relaxing, waiting, and looking for the next up. There's nothing moving right now, guys. Nothing moving. So if you guys are making trades right now, you know, it's really risky. I'm telling you that. Sit back, watch the markets, be happy with those gains we locked in today. 6 grand. Microsoft's starting to get a nice little move here. I'm looking at Microsoft chart above. Finally broke that 50. She might start to run again. Let's see a 6-month daily. Microsoft had such a darn big move there. I mean, she's going to be at $300 a share by, I'd say honestly, by the end of the year here. So I'm thinking about making a larger, maybe $25,000, $50,000 trade on Microsoft for the January 2022 Expo. But I was also thinking about doing that with, what's the one I talked about yesterday doing that with? I like Intel. I like, let's see, Disney. I love Disney. Disney's going to be a heck of a good trade there. Just waiting, guys. Patience is key. Disney's pulling up off those lows, though. Take a look at Disney. She's climbing. There's a 6-month daily, but if you look at it today, 1 minute, she's having a nice little breakout. We could possibly buy some calls on Disney. You know what? I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to buy some calls on Disney in the main account here. Or not the main account, the trade challenge account. I'm sorry. Trade challenge account. Disney. Let's go out to the June 18th Expo. You know, that's going to be perfectly fine there with that. Let's see, Disney. She's definitely going to be back at $200 by then. So I'm going to pick up the 190 strike. I'm going to get 2 contracts of Disney 190 call. Expiration is going to be June 18th. And then again, we don't have to wait until June 18th to sell that. We could sell this at any time. So I'm going to pick up that 190 strike. She's going for about 815, 820. I'll put this up to 820. I'll pick up 2 contracts. That'll be about a $1,600 trade there. I like Disney. I think she's going to continue to run higher there. So I might even pick up 1 more contract. Let's see if she starts that climb again. All right, I'll pick up 3 contracts, 820. Let's see if we could get an entry. It'd be about a $2,500 trade.
So how do we show up in the communities that we're in?
Yeah, you just mentioned the scorecards, and it was actually my next question.
That did not execute. Let's go down to 2 contracts. I'll increase it to 830. Buy to open. Place trade. And that should execute. There we go. We are in now. So that's our new trade of the day. That's really going to be it for us here, guys. Let's see. Order status is a big morning for us. So we just made that new trade. Disney, June 18th, 190 strike call. We are in and executed at 830 a contract. There goes Disney. Already up 1.5% on Disney. So 830 entry, Disney. Let me post that in the trade room there. Let's see. And guys on YouTube, I'm just letting you know right now, we won't be live on YouTube tomorrow for Day Trade Friday. If you want to become a member and come join us, you know, membership plans are really cheap and we'd be glad to help you out there. Shoot us a message if you're interested. So Disney at 8.30. Now here's going to be our target on that trade. Now I'm going to go over the targets and stops with you on the Disney trade. 6-month daily. Our target's going to be at least $200. What's nice about it is we got a nice tight stop at support right here at about 183. So our stop is 183 a share or 50% max stop loss, whichever comes first. Heck of a great day today, guys. Heck of a great day. Qualcomm's starting to run there. Microsoft's starting to climb again. So definitely going to be looking for that next nice big run here going into the summer. That's why we're going to be sticking with those June expos. Unless we see a nice big breakout coming on any type of catalyst, then we'll be doing a short-term, short-term trade there.
When I land, there's always a car waiting for me, courtesy of Westlife. What's your time worth? That.
Look at what Samuel Rodriguez just said on YouTube. I really appreciate that comment. And this is the type of patience you guys need. So Samuel Rodriguez in the chat on YouTube just said, "Thanks, Dave, for your patience and teaching us to be patient. If not for your mentorship, I would have lost all my gains today, over $4,000 on my $30,000 account this morning by jumping back into the market and letting emotions run over me and into my bank account. Great community of traders, always helping each other out. Never trading alone again, that's for sure." Thank you, Samuel. I really appreciate that, and I look forward to seeing you in our next class. And if you guys need anything, please let me know.
With Schwab Order Execution Advantage, you get price improvement on 92% of orders and commission-free on
It is already 10:50, guys, so that is going to conclude our morning session here, I am very happy, very pleased with us locking in at the highs of the day this morning. We were very patient and disciplined. We didn't do anything for the next hour, which was a great thing because if we jump back in, we would be down and we'd be giving the market back all those profits that we locked in this morning. So it's really great. We were able to be patient, disciplined, waited. We just made a new trade on Disney that was down for the day and starting to climb off the lows there. It looks great. I love that swing trade. We have a tight stop on that and plenty of room to move higher to that target resistance area. So that's a great risk to reward ratio on that Disney trade. Oh, Gazer is Sam. I didn't know that, Gazer. Nice to have you with us. Nice. I mentioned you guys on a Facebook post too, on my personal page, and I think on the business Facebook page. But great job today, guys. Congratulations. If you guys on YouTube want to come join us, go to the trade room here. Gazer is the Samuel Rodriguez. So great job, Sam. Really proud and happy to see your success there. All right, so if you guys want to come join us, go to the Join Now login, go to Pricing Membership Plans right there, click on that, and you got, it's only as low as $125 a month if you want the trade room and live morning trading session. And then if you want the afternoon trade session, the morning trade session, text alerts, app alerts, you go with the $250 a month. And then if you want all the educational classes from beginner to advanced, the weekly classes here, and save money, you could go with the Elite Pro Trader there, $2,500 a year. If you use promo code CHALLENGE right up here, it's going to take off 30%. It'll be $1,750. So there's literally a package for everyone here. If you have a very small account, you want to grow it, go with the Trader or the Pro Trader. If you got an account over $5,000, go with the Elite Pro Trader, $1,750 there. When you click sign up, instead of being $2,500, you'll see, oh, he must have gotten rid of that one. Ephraim, what's the new promo code here? That one's not working. We got to take care of that. We'll get you guys a new promo code, though. But if you want, shoot us a message right here on Messenger, and we'll give that to you. Or shoot us a message on our business Facebook page. But that'll conclude this morning's session, guys. Great day today. Big gains, members locked in, massive profits, and really happy for the day here. Nice job today, guys. All right, I will see you guys in the afternoon. Hope everyone has a great day. Remember, be patient, be disciplined, follow that trade plan, and let the markets tell you what to trade here. So, great job, guys. I will see you later. Have a great day.